Chief Clinical Officers Dr. Chris Jackson and Christy Owen are here to talk more about Birch Tree Communities, including locations and the admission process. Thank you both so much for joining us today.
Welcome. Yeah.
Chris, start us off and just give us an overview of what you do there at Birch Tree Communities.
So we are a mental health recovery center, and we help adults with serious mental illness like schizophrenia, schizoaffective disorder, bipolar disorder. We're actually what's called a therapeutic community. So we provide a range of home and community-based services like housing and transportation, group therapy, individual therapy, nursing services, kind of a holistic service package. And we help our members get back on their feet, get back to more independence, teach them life skills, help them practice those skills, and just try to get them to improve their mental health, physical health, and just overall ability to function.
Christy, so your members, you approach this slightly differently than some other places do, because they are residents here.
Yes.
And they're not passengers in their journey to recovery.
No, they're very involved.
Yeah. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so, I mean, we really focus on what the member wants to do. It's person-centered care. We, talk with them, identify what they want to do, and whatever it is that they want to do, we're going to help them get there and walk with them through that journey.
And going off of that, if they are interested in your services, what are those steps that they need to take?
Yeah, so if someone's interested in admission at Birch, one of the first things you're going to want to do is fill out the initial referral forms. You can find those on our website at birchtree.org under the admissions tab. You'll also find the contact information for our director of admissions there. And you fill out those forms and send those over to Sarah, and she'll help you start the process. She'll walk you through it. You'll also want to make sure that the individual has an Optum assessment. This is what Arkansas uses to determine eligibility for behavioral health services.
So do you need to, Christy, need to be referred by someone else, or can you refer yourself, or can a family member come in? Or
yeah, we take referral. We accept referrals from anyone. We work with hospitals, different mental health providers, sometimes a care coordinator for the passes make referrals, and sometimes it's family. So we can really just work with anybody.
Yeah, Chris, go along with that same question of how you work with other providers, placement for your members.
Well, so once they're referred, Sarah will walk them through the process, and she'll be communicating with the providers that they're being referred from, and be interviewing the members and talking with family and talking with the providers that they're coming from, just to make sure that we're a good fit for them. And then once they're here, then we'll work with them and provide all their mental health care through the time that they're with us.
So Birch Tree has many branches.
Yes, we do.
12 to be exact.
12 locations across the state, yes.
So talk about the locations and where you are. So you're kind of in charge of the southern half of the, and Chris is in charge of the northern half.
Yes, I work with Malvern and Benton, Clinton, and Greenbrier. And you're with Clarksville, Russellville.
Yeah, Clarksville, Russellville, Oxford, Newport, Mountain View, and Conway.
Yes. So every branch kind of has its own atmosphere, its own feel. And when we look at the referral, Sarah will interview them, see what their interests are, and we really try to place them at a branch that they would be a really good fit with. Some of our branches are large, very busy, so someone that might have difficulty around a lot of people, we might put them at a smaller branch. Mountain View is very music-oriented, so some members that have interest in music, we would send there. So we do try to find a good fit for them at one of our locations.
I was wondering how that worked, because I know that you try to place them in the spot that they would do the best in, but I didn't know exactly how y'all do that. So, okay, once they're in the program, what does a typical day look like for your members?
So a typical day would look, most of those days begin at their residence. So most of our members live in some kind of supervised housing, and we have staff there 24/7. Staff would help them to get up and around and ready to face the day, get organized, get dressed, get cleaned up. We provide transportation to the program centers. At the program centers, we provide breakfast and lunch. We do psychoeducational groups throughout the day. Those are aimed at improving life skills, teaching different skills, symptom management. We do budgeting and exercise and nursing groups. And then they also get group therapy almost every day and individual therapy at least once a week. And then in the afternoon, sometimes they'll go on community integration outings to the library or to the park or to the volunteer at the animal shelters, and just different things like that. And then we'll transport them back home in the afternoon, and in the evening they'll get individualized services to help with symptom management or functional ability improvement. And they'll also go on some outings in the evening. Some people go to church, they'll go to the movies, they'll go to the park to walk, and just have as close to a normal life as we can,
Absolutely.
provide.
Today they're going to the fair.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
How much room on the bus? I might want to. Thank you all so much for coming.
Yeah, no problem.
We're going to talk a whole lot more as we move through the morning, but appreciate the both of you continued success in all of your endeavors. And one of the things they do, Ansley, out there is they really have a chance to express themselves creatively. We're going to take you to one of the coolest offices I've ever been to. We're going to talk art at Birch Tree Communities when we come right back.